Hi everybody, I'm venting again today. This has to do with what's happening in Canada and North America in regards to the refugees and immigrants that are coming to North America. Now, I am an immigrant. I came when I was 1 year old. I'm Jamaican, so I understand when people want to come to North America for more freedom, to live their lives, to have a good job, make a better life for their children and their family, and I totally understand that. Everybody has the right to do that. My problem with what's going on with the refugees is that in Canada, our government has allowed many Syrian and otherwise refugees to come in to Canada. And I do understand that a lot of people need help, but my problem lies in that their way of thinking in the Middle East is completely different from our way of thinking. And what I mean is we believe in the freedom of will, of choice, etc. But their lifestyle and their belief system is by the Quran. And I know many people think that's prejudiced or whatever you want to call it. But the issue is, it is what it is. They live by the Quran. They do not honor or respect women. It's a misogynistic way of thinking. This is why they feel that if a woman is not completely clothed head to foot, that they have the right to rape them. And what bothers me, for example, is the latest thing that's come up in Edmonton Mall, where this Syrian refugee who came through Lebanon, he was actually in Lebanon, and apparently Lebanon is a fine city for them. There's nothing wrong why he wasn't in any danger. It wasn't like a refugee kind of situation, but he ended up coming to Canada, and he groped and touched and molested several women in the pool. And basically, our government, to me, has exposed our young women and young girls to this kind of misogynistic way of thinking, that these men have the right, they feel, they have the right to do this. And in their own country and in other countries, they rape women. It's what's happening throughout Europe right now, where women are being mauled and groped by a group of men and raped because she can't escape these men. And I think it's so sad that this is what's happening. But what makes me angry is that Justin Trudeau is allowing this to happen in our nation. These men are getting away with it, and our laws are not protecting us. And now we have to be okay with this? I don't think so. I think there needs to be something done immediately. I know that there's been reports of these Muslims or refugees, however you want to call them, that are beating other children up in high schools and grade school. And my goodness, why are we allowing this? How can we be paying tax dollars towards a group of people that hate our way of thinking? They don't want to integrate. They want to take over. They want their Sharia law to take over. And we're supposed to be okay with that? I remember years ago, I was a student in one of the hospitals, and the guy who did the apps for our machine, a computer guy, was an American, and I said to him, "What do you think of what's going on?" And he said, how do you get along with the people who want to cut your head off? Now, that was very explicit, and this was 15 to 17 years ago. It was quite a long time ago he said this to me. So it's not like it's as recent, but now we're accepting them to come into our country and to expose our children and our young women to this way of thinking. This is a very scary thing. I hope that Justin Trudeau can stop this. I know that he's very lackadaisical and thinks it's okay. I saw an interview done by a reporter from CBC in Canada here. She actually went to a Middle Eastern country and was raped because she wasn't dressed from head to toe, and she was surrounded, mauled, and raped. And when she interviewed Justin Trudeau, she point blank asked him what he thought of this way of thinking, and Justin Trudeau's response was, "We can't put up a wall." I mean, really? Like, this has nothing to do with putting up a wall. This has to do with our safety, and we're paying our taxes for safety. But yet they make the decision to welcome them in. And now look what's happening. It's happening worldwide. It's happening in Europe, Germany, all over Austria, where these Muslims think it's okay to rape women and hurt them. And even young boys, which is absolutely, the whole thing is ridiculous. Anyways, there's my rant for today, and I hope that, I hope it changes. I mean, I don't know what to say else, but for our children's sake, it needs to stop. Thank you. Take care.